just want to let you know that this will be a 2-part video vlog. So I will be wearing the same shirt because I'm going to record both of them on the same day. So brace yourself for that. The first part will be geared toward females and the second part will be geared toward males. All males and females above the age of 16, please, because we are going to get really grown in this one. Feelings will probably get hurt, but hopefully you can learn something and you can then better yourself through that process. Now, without any further ado, we can get into the quote part first. I will be calling it Know Yourself, so that it's easier to search up and find, just in case you want to share it or make reference to it at a later date, or even hit me up, and talk about it. You can refer to the video as Know Yourself Part 1 or Know Yourself Part 2. Okay. If you don't prove to him that you're good for more than just sex, that's all he'll ever see you as. Humility is the most attractive thing that can be found in any woman.
BTSW.
I use the S word there, so if you're under 16, I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying, you do you. Just don't tell nobody. Anyway, I feel that a lot of females, from a male perspective, are not quite there when it comes to dealing with the opposite sex, dealing with their male counterparts, the male candidates, of those who want to be in relationships. This is more of a relationship type video. With a lot of females across the world, they seem to forget that they are also human. And when dealing with another human, you have to realize that sometimes that other human might require more of you than just pleasure. Sex. I'm gonna say it. I said we was gonna talk grown, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk grown. Sex. Yeah, I said it twice in a row. Anyway, if you don't prove to him, that guy that you are seeing or want to see or believe wants to see you, if you don't prove to him that you are good for more than just sex, that's all he will ever see you as. I feel like that quote is pretty straightforward. But the reason why I worded it like that is because if he only sees you as good for sex, then he won't even try to use you or allow you to be involved in anything else. You might try to wiggle your way in and force your way in. It's like, oh, let's go out to dance or to eat or watch a movie, or let's just do something other than have sex. He will more than likely not be willing to do that because in his mind, that's all you are good for. And he doesn't want to do anything that you're bad for or anything that you did not prove to him that you are good for. A lot of females believe that as long as the sex is there and it's good and it's consistent, then that's all they need to do. That's all that is required of them. Those females, I say to you, unfortunately, you are wrong. You are very wrong. You are so wrong that even though you are female, you're still wrong. That's how wrong you are. Because there's also a general idea that, the woman is always right in the relationships. Don't worry about it. Anyway, the second quote is humility is the most attractive thing. It is the most attractive thing because when you find a woman who is good for more than just sex, but she is humble before anything else. She knows herself. She knows that she's a human first. She respects herself and she knows that this is what she is about. She's about this life and she lays down her rules for you to either take or leave, but she's humble with it. She knows that although she believes she would be a good candidate or a good person to be in a relationship, she also accepts the fact and the possibility that you might not want that, or that she might not be for you. And that in itself is humble, but it is also very attractive for a man, not just a guy, not a boy, for a man or a young man, growing up and knowing himself as well, which will be discussed in the next video. Seeing a woman or a young woman who is getting to know herself as well, to see her in her humble state, knowing that she is who she is and she accepts that and hopes. She doesn't force it in your face or push it on you, or her values and her morals. She just says, this is what it is and this is how I am, and you can take it or leave it. It's not a forceful way, it's not a repressive or a low self-esteem type way. It's a humble way. That is very, very vital when looking for a partner, or in a relationship, or even just a sexual partner. The humility, because when you know that you ain't all that in a bag of chips, it's more attractive. It makes a man more attracted to you, and not just sexually, like attracted to you personally, and he would be willing to actually take you outside of the house, outside of wherever you meet up. He would be willing to do that and be seen with you in public, because he knows that you are good for more than just sex and you're humble with it. So prove to him that you are good for more than just sex, and be humble. Be humble with it. Show your humility. If you can be confident and cocky with your humility, then you would find the sweet combination, the sweet spot, and hopefully things work out for you. And this is not just for single women, this is for women that are already in relationships and they might feel like they're being objectified, or the guy only sees them as sex objects or only good for sex. Maybe take this advice on, exercise your humility and still venture out and grow yourself, know yourself into the things that you want to be known for, and the things that you want to be known for, that you are good for. Things other than sex. That's all I have to say right now for the females. We'll jump on to the males in the next video.